19-year-old Elizabeth Jane says she always imagined getting married in the spring.
I mean, I used to watch Say Yes to the Dress and all those shows and think about what kind of dress I would have.
She had talked to her 20-year-old boyfriend, Justin Bundy, about the future and marriage.
We didn't have the money for it, honestly.
We talked about getting married probably 6 months in because we were strung over each other.
After being together over a year, in February, a fight between Justin and Elizabeth's ex-boyfriend landed Justin face-to-face with a misdemeanor assault charge.
When he stepped out, I felt like it was on.
In July, Justin appeared here in the Smith County Courthouse before Judge Randall Rogers. According to court transcripts, Judge Rogers first asked, "Is she worth it?" about the fight that Justin says started after the ex said disrespectful things about Elizabeth.
I said, well, to be honest, sir, I was raised with 4 sisters, and if any man was talking to a woman like that, I would probably do the same thing.
Judge Rogers responded, "One of the provisions to stay on my probation is you're going to have to marry her," meaning Elizabeth, within 30 days, tie the knot, or spend 15 days in jail. Justin said he feared losing his job if he spent 2 weeks behind bars, so the two set a date here at the courthouse in front of the Justice of the Peace and said their I do's as ordered. But the father of the bride was not happy.
Anger. I was mad. He can't do this about court ordering somebody to be married. That got me right there.
Kenneth James started making calls.
I got a hold of a couple of lawyers, but they kind of told me that somebody was trying to pull my leg, that judges don't court order somebody to be married.
Then he contacted us. Our multiple requests for a comment from Judge Rogers were declined. So we asked constitutional law attorney Blake Bailey, is a court order to get married legal?
No, you can't offer probation or a marriage. It sounds like kind of a softball approach to the old days of shotgun weddings. And even the judge's capability of enforcing what he thinks is best for some people in his court. It's an interesting concept, but it's a little funny. I mean, in a sense, it's like, would you like to have a probation or would you like a life sentence?
While Justin and Elizabeth say they don't at all regret their marriage vows, they do regret not being able to plan and have control over their special day.
Just felt like we weren't going to be able to have the wedding we wanted. It was just going to be kind of pieced together for a minute. I didn't even have a white dress.
None of my sisters got to show up. None of my family members except my mother and my grandmother and my nephew. It was such short notice that I couldn't get it together.
The couple now wishes they had known about their options.
Well, what if we don't want to get married right now? I mean, we're not ready. What if we don't get married? Is he going to go to jail? It scared us a little bit.
I just wondered what would have happened if had I said no. Had we said, well, Judge, we would like to get married on our own terms.
In Smith County, Julia Janae, KLTV 7 News.